Previously on Trails through Daybreak 2, the True Grievance Brigade took a bunch of students hostage, and although Toa tried to negotiate, a rogue member shot her anyways. The party then used a time leap to defeat the terrorists during the previous night, before any hostages could be taken. The next day, several garden puppets attacked the party, but Ren bailed them out. Underneath the school, the party found Carmine Altera and tried to remind her of her true self as Lapis, but a garden master interrupted them. After a fight with the garden master, he revealed his true identity as Ace Rain and used Grendel Zolga to escape. Okay, that's a lot of time. It's like over a week. I wonder Marchen Garten works on on an airliner.
The breeze feels great.
Yeah, that would be an efficient way to pass the time, huh?
It's been a while since I rode an airliner. I've only ever taken them on Jaeger expeditions.
I usually don't ride them either, unless I have to fly out of the country. Otherwise, my truck suits me just fine.
Can't deny this thing makes good time. I'd probably be having the time of my life if it wasn't for all that stuff that happened last week.
Aaron.
I think this trip will be a good chance to put that stuff out of your mind. She told you not to worry when we left. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Things might get a little crazy around here for a while, but don't worry. I'm going to do what I can to get things under control. I want you to focus on what you need to do for yourself.
She's giving it her all right now, so I got no right to do any less. I'll deal with Sao once everything's settled down.
Got it. As long as you've made your peace with everything.
Ah, there you are. Are you alright, Aaron?
Why is everybody making a fuss over me all of a sudden? Knock it off. Don't waste your life worrying about us grown-ups. You and Small Fry ought to spend it slacking off and pranking people.
And turn out like you? No thanks.
Well, at least he's acting like himself again.
I'll take it if it means we're all in high spirits. Well then, I say we kick back and relax until it's time to disembark.
We will need to confirm the situation once we're on the ground. Then we can meet up with Miss Claudel when she arrives.
Attention all passengers. We will soon be arriving at our destination. Please return to your seats and prepare for landing.
Well, that was fast.
The invitation said we'll be going to a private resort off the southern coast of Calvert.
Oh, so that's Nemeth Island, huh?
Though the source of the chaos within Longport had been quelled, the city still remained in a state of upheaval. Van's group intended to remain there for several days to help deal with the aftermath while gathering information. However, their plans swiftly changed when a letter arrived at the doorstep of their lodgings. 2 days prior. So we're sure about this then. You all really got the same exact invite that we did. Yeah, it appeared on our doorstep out of the blue. Funny that it came just when we finished wrapping things up here in Mesalam. It reminded me of that threat letter we got before, but in a way, this is even more bizarre. I agree, it says it's an invitation. I look forward to seeing all of you this weekend. You'll find what you're looking for here. E.H. Elroy Harwood, owner of Nemeth Island Resort. What we're looking for, huh? Pretty freaking obvious who this E.H. person is. Indeed, it's hard to imagine it would be anyone else. I know we're all just assuming at this point, but do you really think it's him? There was another envelope containing vouchers for rooms at that resort, just enough for the three of us. Well, it was nice of them to include me and Nadia, at least. You said it, free suites at a fancy resort, no way we're passing that. Is what I normally say, but this seems kinda sketch. I might duck out of this one. Wow, you're turning down a free, all-expense paid-for vacation. Gehenna must be freezing over. Her priorities must have likely shifted after they encountered the man who formed the gardens. And now, through some twist of fate, he remains its only survivor. Yeah, that seems to be the case, although we know next to nothing about him. But Elroy Harwood might. The fact that all of his minions were just dolls seems to back up the sole survivor theory. But yeah, our priority number 1 is getting LP back. We suspect she's currently under his thumb. And we're going to do something about that. And I heard you two have got some similarly hair-raising news, yeah? That's right, it's related to the Genesis fragments. Glasgow's family let us take another look through the documents in his office. Thanks to that, we discovered that an item matching a subscription ended up on the black market. From there, we called Anya's and asked if Ren could corroborate the information with her contacts in the Blacklight district. We looked into various distribution channels and found that the item had fallen into the hands of an unknown individual, who we strongly suspect is the sender of these letters. You'll find what you're looking for here. Maybe that part wasn't bait after all. Not sure what y'all's take on this are, but I think this is worth checking out. I'm with you there. Plus, it'll be a nice excuse to get the whole gang back together. We pretty much wrapped up our business here, so we should be able to meet up with you guys soon. Oh, there's a flight leaving Mesalem with a layover in Longport. I'll see if we can still book it. We'll be joining you guys too, naturally. It's possible this EH person has information on the hooded man. Yeah, you might be right, S. But even if you're not, we're at least getting a free summer resort vacation out of the deal. Personally, I could use a bit of R&R, so I wouldn't mind if it was uneventful. Unfortunately, we're tied up helping with the festival preparations at the moment, so we'll be a little bit late getting there. If a fragment of the 8th Genesis is there, we have no choice but to go. We may even find a lead on the Crimson Grendel case too.
This place is gorgeous! Nothing but clear blue ocean as far as the eye can see! Oh, and just listen to those seagulls!
It's quite pretty, yes. I feel refreshed just standing here on the landing strip.
This place would make for a nice weekend getaway. Too bad this isn't a normal vacation.
I know what you mean. Still, I'm sure we can have some fun along the way.
Y'all got your bags off the airliner?
Yeah, Wait, you brought your truck?
Of course I did. I wasn't gonna leave her in Longport. She'd get lonely.
Plus, this is a pretty big island. It would be convenient if we could use this to quick travel, huh?
That's Calvert for you. It's the one place that lets you bring a truck on an airliner. Actually, I think I heard other countries have started taking up the practice too.
Oh look, there's another airship.
Huh? Isn't that...
That's the royal family's personal airship. I think they call it the Horvatat?
What's an Elsheim airliner doing down here?
I think they intend to land here. I wonder...
Hey! Yoo-hoo! Up here! Van! Everyone! Yes! Hello!
Those two are Swin and Nadia, right?
Yep, they're my new temps. Didn't expect them to come flying in on that thing.
It's so good to see you again! It's nice to see you too. It feels like it's been so long. I really am glad you're here. That goes for everyone else too. I'm so happy to see you all again.
I mean, we did talk to each other plenty over comms.
And Marchen Garten.
I suppose that's true. Although, I think a physical reunion does merit some celebration.
It's been 3.5 months since we all met face to face. I didn't even realize it had been that long.
We finally got the whole band back together!
Why do I always get lumped in with you guys?
Sorry, but it's way too late to back out. Master's the only one who gets a pass. Anywho, sounds like a lot happened back in the capital.
Yeah. I know you've been through a lot too, Van. I'm just glad we were all able to meet up again like this. Oh, right. I guess this is your first time meeting Swin and Nadia, isn't it?
We already met briefly over the comms the other day, but yeah, I suppose we should introduce ourselves. I'm Swin, and this is Nadia.
Nice to finally meet the rest of the crew! Welcome to the team! We really appreciate you filling in for Mr. Arkride.
I heard a little bit about you from Risha.
Oh! RX told you about us? I never knew she was friends with a famous movie star. Can I have your autograph? Oh, and I'm totally not just asking because I want to sell it, I swear.
Yeah, you're not fooling anyone.
Sure was a surprise to see you guys come in on a royal family airliner. Guess I can look forward to an outrageous bill coming my way soon.
Oh, come now. We're friends, aren't we? Let's just say you owe me a favor and we'll leave it at that. If it bothers you that much, though, I'm not so narrow-minded as to turn away some other form of reimbursement.
You haven't changed one bit.
Hey, be nice, Sharid. That's no way to treat an old friend. In fact, we really ought to be treating him like part of the family, given all that he did for you last year.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with you there.
Nice to meet you, Your Highness. I heard you helped my temps out a little while back.
The pleasure's all mine, Van Arkride. On behalf of my brother, I'd like to thank you for all you've done for him. You resolved the Tharbad and Basel incidents. Oh, and I'm sure you played a pivotal role in settling countless other crises. If I can have a few moments of your time, I would love it if you could regale us with tales of your exploits.
I really don't think it'd be all that interesting.
Anyway, the whole thing came together kind of suddenly because we couldn't find any good flights.
Just when we thought we were at the end of our rope, the princess called and offered to pick us up. She was all like, "You must be headed to the same place as them." Huh?
Who's them?
Well, you know, information has a way of finding us.
Elaine? And Jin?
What are Ren and Marielle doing here?
Hello, Van. It's been, what, a month now?
We've got all the luggage taken care of, Your Highness. Splendid! You've been a tremendous help, Jin.
Wow! This place is so luxurious! I've never been to such a snazzy resort before!
It's really too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. I would have enjoyed having a bit of respite.
You must be the guest that will be staying with us this weekend. Thank you very much for your patronage. We'll get you over to the villa straight away.
Van's group headed to the hotel via the courtesy cars to check in. They noticed that the island's owner who sent the invitations had booked multiple rooms for them in the first building. Despite their unease, they left their luggage in their rooms and went to the restaurant in the second building to speak with the other guests. Can I just say, love that outfit, Ren? So this entire place is just a front for Ouroboros? Gives off a refined, elegant vibe. I think it suits you to a T. Why, thank you, Anya. It was your own change in wardrobe that inspired me to look to my laurels. Kind of surprising seeing you in something a little more subdued for once. Not that the gothic Lolita dress you used to wear was bad or anything, mind you. I very much doubt that style would suit me now, though maybe I'll pick up something similar if I'm feeling nostalgic. Now then, back to the topic at hand. You received those invitations about 2 days ago, yes? Fascinating. Coincidence or not, it was on that very day that someone leaked the whereabouts of an object called Almata's Legacy on the Orbital Network. We got a tip about it around the same time, so we decided to head up investigation together. This isn't our first tag team rodeo with a monarch, and it won't be the last. Oh yeah, you buddy up with the debaucherous prince back in the day. So do you learn anything about the person behind all this? Earlier in the year, word spread an unnamed investor purchased this island in a private exchange several years ago. Even from what little information we could gather, we're confident that the investor is exactly who you suspect. We're still evaluating the veracity of that information, but our joint investigation has thus before pointing to that conclusion. Given the danger involved, I would have preferred that Princess Zeta remain Elsheim. Out of the question, the Republic has been a dependable ally for us, so it is my solemn duty to extend a hand in their time of need. You need not concern yourself for my safety. After all, you and our friends at the Bracer Guild can see to that well enough. As you can very well see, she left us with little choice in the matter. Little sisters have a knack for getting their way, and I guess that goes double for royal ones. Well, I suppose there's a little doubt that now that the offer of those invitations is none other than Harwood. Yeah, no shit, Mr. EH was about as subtle as a clown at a funeral. Also, I bet he's the one that leaked the info in the first place. Probably. Adios only knows what kind of plan he's cooking up now. I tried to get the manager to cough up some info about the owner, but he didn't seem to know anything. All I got was that the owner left him in charge and only occasionally gives instructions to them remotely. He can't even be asked to give them in person. Harwood is just about the laziest man to walk the earth. I have to wonder why he sent those invitations to. Is something the matter? Nana was utterly speechless. Her jaw agape at the thought of someone being flushed with enough cash to buy a whole island resort. This sucks. Why can't I have a boss as loaded as him? I could have bullied them into buying me my own private island with a cute little house. So I don't mind her, everyone. Carry on. Anyway, it's clear that there's a lot of strange things going on here. I don't think there's anything we can do except play the waiting game. Yeah, if his plan was to go on the warpath, I think he would have pulled something by now. In the meantime, I see no harm in us taking a load off and relaxing while keeping one eye open. Are you sure? We still have no idea what might happen. That's all the more reason for us to calm our nerves. We need to get a better grasp of the situation before we take action. I agree, we've all been a little on edge these last few days, so now may be the perfect time to take a briefer. That way we'll be in tip-top shape when it counts. Hard to argue with that logic. Everyone's gotta get their rest in at some point, even us actors. I hear there's a lot of fun activities around here. It'd be waste not to make the most of the trip. I suppose that makes sense. Alright, if that's our plan, I say we table this discussion for now. Yes, that should be fine. Just be prepared to drop whatever it is you're doing should any major developments arise. That goes for both the Bracer Guild as well as Van and his crew. Shouldn't be a problem. We're all pretty used to springing into action at the drop of a hat. What's this feeling? From there, the groups disbanded, and everyone headed back to their rooms. Despite Elaine being an active guild member, she decided to work with Van and his crew for the time being. After a quick rest, the team split into two groups. One group would relax and meander around the island, and the other would get a lay of the land. Select 3 characters to join the island exploration team. Did everyone's level scale upwards somewhat? Okay, can't pick the locked ones here though. Receive customs for Van Company. Okay. Now access the custom menu from the orbit in the main menu. Now use shard search to find items hidden in the ground. RS on Nemeth Island may uncover items buried underground. Once the indicated area is inspected, there also help dig the item. Access the garden. Yeah, I guess Ren's being added. The additional members were added to the Marchen Garten incursion team. Van and his crew then connected to the same session for a face-to-face meetup in digital reality.
So, this is the Marchen Garten. I've stumbled upon it before, but my various attempts to breach its defenses came up short. Well, anyway, I'm glad you decided to bring me along.
Should have figured a hacker formerly known as Kitty would already have a beat on this place. I'll brief easier knowing we have a normal net veteran on board. I look forward to showing you how it's done. This place truly is straight out of a fairy tale, just as the name implies. It'd make for a delightful tea party venue, I'm sure. But I suppose I'll have to wait until we've taken care of that pesky hijacker. A virtual tea party. If anyone could pioneer those, it'd be you. In all fairness, it does seem like fun. There's no way the ex-Imperial picnicking front can pass that up, right, S? Where you find all those gustos beyond me. Still, it won't hurt to have something to look forward to. Well, if everyone's done saying their hellos, we've got work to get to. Thanks for being here, by the way. I know you have a lot going on yourself right now. Think nothing of it, Van. I never miss a chance to remind you of what I can do. Ren can now be added to the party within Marchen Garten. Hopefully if, we can get some higher element stuff. Yeah, the higher element courts always get unlocked later than others. New service.
Hey! I've been waiting for you.
Virtual simulator. Basketball. Okay, choose players. Okay, it's still... I'm guessing the controls are still the same.
Good stuff.
Ah!
Not happening. Nice.
Ugh! I'm off my game today. Holy shit.
That went over well. That went over well. That went over well.
Oh, that was close.
Got it.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh, now I'm on a roll.
Crap.
That went over well.
Crap.
No can do. No can do. Actually, I had to put some effort in.
So is there an achievement for doing this?
Welcome to Marduk's support. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, let's check the achievement list real quick. Yeah, it looks like there is one. Have you had a chance to settle down your lodgings yet? Each of them is fitted with furnishings and amenities of the highest quality, as per the owner's instructions. From the bedding to the appliances, everything is commissioned from some of the most renowned craftsmen Zemuria has to offer. We've already moved your luggage to your room, so please do make yourselves at home.
And here's the Villa Lounge. Looks like there's a lot of stuff I can order here.
Allow me to wish you another warm welcome to Villa Lavandula. You may have noticed the majority of Nemeth Island is made up of raw, untapped wilderness. Rest assured, however, that our resorts, facilities, activities, and gorgeous sceneries will provide more than enough to see and do. Plans to scale up our operations by expanding into the undeveloped areas are also in the works. Our staff will do its utmost to ensure your stay is comfortable. Please let us know if it is anything less.
What can I get for you?
Tyrell times and a lot of gift items. Alright, here we are. I'm sure both of you are exhausted from a long journey. Nope, I had fun the whole boat ride over. Thank you for taking us on vacation, Coolio. Amiya and I are filled with pieces. We never suspected you would secretly save up the funds to make a reservation here. All that hard work can't go unrewarded, darling. We need to make sure you get the most out of this trip too. That's very thoughtful, but as long as you two enjoy yourselves, I couldn't ask for more. Come on, let's go to the beach. I've been waiting all day for it. Alright, but we're going to need to check in first. Oh, hello there. Are you also staying at the villa? I'm using my paid vacation time on a 3-day, 2-night trip here with my family. My job has been keeping me too busy to do much of anything else, so today I plan to catch up on all the relaxing I've missed. I couldn't contain my surprise when Coolio told me we were coming to Nemeth Island. Just knowing that he was thinking of us as a gift in itself, but a luxury vacation is a welcome bonus. Mommy bought me a new swimsuit just for today. I want to show it off to Daddy before we play in the ocean. Okay, economy changing business outlook causes shift in the center of economy. 3 months have passed since the conclusion of the Empire's reparation payments to the Republic. Despite initial concerns that the Calvarian economy would stall as a result, The observable impact on the Republic's financial growth has been notably minor. Furthermore, financial pundits agree that a slight economic slump is only temporary, fueled primarily by a reluctance to invest after the end of reparations. At the same time, those factors lurking behind the Republic's steady economic growth have become apparent. A shift in outlook for various sectors of the economy, and the reality that some groups and individuals will be inevitably left behind by said shift. Previously, the Republic's economy was supported by a mixture of global-scale banks and enterprises, such as the Verne Company and the Bank of Edith, along with wealthy individuals and business owners, including members of Eurasian's former noble class. The current administration, however, has instituted policies intended to stimulate competition, prompting many startups and foreign enterprises to enter the marketplace. As a result, the balance of economic power within the Republic has begun to shift. In addition, the heads of two venerable companies within the Republic, the Quincy Company and ETWS, were arrested last year, tilting the balance even further. The Eurasian Trust Bank, which holds close ties to many long-established businesses, is currently steeped in debt as well. Relatedly, periods of economic instability have historically engendered a rise in nationalist and anti-immigrant sentiment among the populace. Early signs indicate that this instance will be of no exception. Due to this recent period of prosperity, the influence of anti-immigrant factions has significantly declined from its height. That said, anti-immigrant campaigns, attempts to intimidate marginalized celebrities, and the harassment of foreign-owned enterprises are still ongoing. Moreover, authorities have announced that members of an anti-immigrant terrorist organization were taken into custody, indicating that said organization is in fact still active. The wave of prosperity has swept over the Republic. The flames of strife may yet be smoldering. The question remains, can our leaders douse them in time? Fan Lu arrested on false charges. The legitimacy of the recent arrest of Mr. Fan Lu, vice president of the Kowloon Financial Bank, has been called into question. Longport authorities issued a statement claiming the arrest was carried out based on misinformation and held a press conference to apologize for a mistake. After cross-checking of the tax office's records, they determined that contrary to the charges, Mr. Fan's taxes were filed and paid in full. An investigation into the source of the falsified evidence is currently underway. Longport authorities stated that there will be no further false arrests of this nature, and will refrain from assigning liability to any specific party. Although Mr. Fan's arrest sparked concerns regarding the Kowloon Group's falling stock price, early indicators of his arrest being in error prevented any major losses. In fact, the stock has already begun to rise steadily and is projected to reach pre-arrest highs within the next several days. I wonder if there was inside trading involved too. Culture. New Mishi meets mixed reception. Mishi, the mascot of an amusement park in Crosswell called Michelin Wonderland, has cultivated an ardent following in the Republic. Mishi will expand to Calvert in earnest this year, making appearances in shows all across the nation. But in the background, a schism has formed within his rabid fan base. This is not the first time Mishi has been embroiled in controversy. Previously, the Calvert-made film Mishi in Boots has led to fervent objections to its dark portrayal of the character, although local fans chose to view it as merely one side of Mishi's multifarious personality. The Mishi that has gone on tour in the Republic this year has, however, featured a redesign with a number of what fans describe as uncanny changes, shattering their ability and inclination to suspend their disbelief. Mishi's bold step into the Republic was only made possible by Valis' acquisition of the character's international rights. The circumstances of said acquisition have demolished the dreams of fans far and wide, leading many to claim that Mishi's new design is emblematic of Mishi succumbing to crass commercialism. As for the official stance on Mishi's change in design, a statement claims that full respect was paid to the original design during the reworking process, but that some adjustments were necessary in order to reach a broad international audience. A visit to Center Marche's most popular stores. The 9th District's Center Marche is both the largest marketplace in Edith and one of its premier tourist attractions. In this issue, we will be introducing a number of popular stores in the hopes of helping our readers enjoy the district on an even deeper level. To start, in a long-standing staple of the 9th District, the Waltham Cafe and Roastery. The owner of the cafe, Mr. Ward, is known for personally and painstakingly selecting the beans used to brew their coffee. Not only does he source high-quality beans from all over the world, but he is also a top-class barista in his own right, with an uncanny ability to tailor a coffee blend to each customer's individual taste. The majority of customers who try his coffee end up reporting that it blew their expectations out of the water. Next, we would like to introduce a store called Archipelago, which deals in records and secondhand books. Though you never expect it from a bookshop managed by an elderly couple, Archipelago features an astonishingly abundant selection of records. The wife of the store's owner, Mr. Moses, began putting records up for sale as a hobby, where her ability to find stock everything from the oldest classics to the newest hits puts even specialty stores to shame. Mr. Moses himself has recently started selling board and card games as well. again out of personal interest, attracting yet another demographic of hobbyists to the store. The many interests of Arpeggia's friendly and cheerful owners have truly turned it into a store worth frequenting. Last on our list is Gâteau de Dune, a bakery stand that opened last year and has attracted considerable attention as of late. Their baked goods, and in particular their quenelles, are made with the utmost of care, often featuring sauces made from seasonal fruits. These treats can only be described as superb. The mere sight of the lines that regularly form in front of the store speaks volumes to Gâteau de Dune's rising popularity. To the majority of the store's current regulars are local residents. Tales of its delights are reaching the ears of sweet connoisseurs all over, beckoning them to make the trip just to see what the fuss is all about. We at the Tyrell Times have high hopes for Gâteau de Dune's future.
You can see the whole beach and the ocean from here! I'm in love with this place!
The view is beautiful. This is my first time visiting a resort, and it certainly won't be the last.
I actually can switch them out on the fly, huh?
Yes! I'm going on a date with S! Woohoo!
Ow! Nadia, volume.
Wait, does that mean if I switch everyone out, they all get dialogue? I thought it would be a one-time thing and I just lost certain dialogues, but no, they actually allowed me to have everything? Really?
The lounge is directly connected to the hotel. It's almost like having your own private beach.
Huh. Guess not everyone has something to say. Maybe you? No? Dang it, I don't know.
Oh! Hello there, everyone!
Somehow everyone who knows Van made it to Nemeth Island. Was this deliberate on Harwood's part?
I had a feeling we'd cross paths if I waited around long enough.
Are they all meant to be hostages? Well, look who it is, another one of Professor Hamilton's students. It's been a while. We never expected to see you on Nemeth Island of all places. I guess Quatre didn't mention that you... Oh shit, I should have put Quatre on the party. Why did I swap everyone out so recklessly? I guess Quatre didn't mention you had travel plans coming up. It's some coincidence that we wound up at the same place. Even I was... Wait, you suddenly teleported... Oh no, wait, he's just sitting there. I see. Some people will move around based on who's in the party, huh? Even I was going to say, you should have brought it up beforehand.
I thought it'd be more fun to catch you off guard, and I couldn't have been more right. But you know, I ended up stumbling into a surprise reunion of my own, too.
Yeah, I noticed you had a familiar face at the table. You're that guy who had to step down.
We meet again, Arkride Solutions. Apparently, taking a trip here was a more popular idea than I'd hoped. Just don't go raising too much of a fuss during your stay. It took me forever to get this sabbatical, and there'll be hell to pay if you ruin it.
Oh, was it a sabbatical? But during the last board meeting...
That's none of their business.
I don't think there's much reason to hide things at this point, Mr. Towson. There wasn't much fanfare, but the Tyrell Times already put out a short piece on you. It said as of this year, you've been dismissed from your position as CEO of the Feri company. I'm not familiar with the actual minutes of that board meeting, but I do know that the change was prompted by last year's incident with Professor Callahan. That's right, the blame fell right on my shoulders. Giscard and the others were opposed to my termination, saying it was inexcusable for me to leave without accountability for what happened. But that little so-and-so just had a meddle in things. So someone butted in and ousted him, eh? Could be. I wonder. Well, what does it matter anymore? Ren? I've hit rock bottom in record time. That's the thanks I get for the countless ordeals surrounded under my tenure, despite all the pressures I face on every front. Years of blood, sweat, and tears, and what do I have to show for it? He isn't taking this very well. Feels like less of a vacation and more of a pity party. I can't help but sympathize for him a bit. In a way, Mr. Towson's part of the reason I got where I am. I don't let it keep you down. Remember, all of us came here to enjoy ourselves. Why don't I pour you a drink? Would you like another beer, Mr. Ex-CEO? Wait, rub it in. You're doing this on purpose now, aren't you, Esmeralda? I'm sure Essie doesn't mean anything by it. Well, you reap what you sow. Let's just give him some space for now. Quatre and Esmeralda lent a lukewarm ear as Taliesin let out his grievances. They then went their separate ways at the first opportunity, once he'd settled down enough. Ugh, XEO, and after I toiled so desperately to climb my way to the top. I'm not crying about it, just so we're clear. Any glinting you see in these eyes is merely my last spark of dignity flickering out. Why don't we just back away slowly? Welcome, let me know when you're ready to order. Normally I work for a luxury hotel on the mainland, but I'm also stationed here at Nemeth Island on a regular basis. Since that keeps me away from home, my son York came over the other day to visit. It stirs up a bit of paternal stage fright in me, but I'll do my best to show him the skills that earned me my position as head chef.
Hello there!
Pizza... Locomoco Lavandula.
Well...
My family lives on the mainland, but sometimes I come over to check on my dad while he's working. I even help him out at the restaurant once in a while. And he's pretty lucky to have a kid like me, huh?
Very well.
Most of the people we get on Nemeth Island are celebrities, so I'd call myself tough and impressed. But the ones who came in today are the cream de la cream. I mean, we even had an airship fly in from Elsheim. On top of that, I saw these two mysterious women with curves for days. One had silver hair and the other gold. I think we recognized them. They were just in the party like last week. You should have seen the way my jaw dropped. Gotta say, it has me pumped to step up my hospitality game. I want to offer my thanks again, Prince Reed. Not just for letting us hitch a ride on the Harvatot, but for handling all the arrangements too. It is I who should be grateful to you. My personal interest in these matters aside, this trip is one fraught with many potential dangers, given our adversaries. Being that my sister is accompanying me, having you bracers along is very reassuring. That, of course, applies to you and yourself, yours as well, Van. It's an honor. Can't say I wasn't expecting to meet Elsheim's princess so soon, though. I'm proud of my sister, but she can be a bit too capable, to the point where it overwhelms me at times. Her advice is precise, discerning, and all for the benefit of her brother, the prince. As you can see, both Zia and Jay can be rather demanding with me. Hey, nothing wrong with having a little sister who cares. Take it from an only child. I couldn't be more jealous. Oh, did that come off as false modesty to you? Well, take it in whatever way you wish, huh? The only security attending their Highness's protection is myself. Princess Zia is in particular insisted against having a guard outside of emergencies, so as to not hinder her efforts to broaden her social sphere. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled on more fronts than one. I don't envy you. My, what truly marvelous resort this is. Elsheim is home to several famous tourist spots as well, of course. But the sheer abundance of natural beauty on this island is simply awe-inspiring. Glad to see the kiddos are enjoying themselves. We've got to look after them and make sure those smiles stay on their faces. That's the job of us older folk. Isn't that right, Arkride? Hey, don't let me in with you. You're a whole decade older than me. Wait, you changed locations, Esmeralda. This villa really is classy. Even the drinks taste top shelf. Yes, the texture is characteristic of a brand famous among gourmets. Thank you for sitting down with me, by the way. It isn't often I get a chance to engage in casual conversation. I almost feel like I'm not worthy, but feel free to ask whatever you want. And without further ado, you, Miss Aime, have been quite prolific as a junior reporter of the Tyrell Times, yes? Among your pieces was the special feature you wrote after the fall of Almata. It was so thought-provoking that I couldn't help but wonder. Did the topic have any personal significance to you? Well, gathering material for that report gave me a first-hand look at the issues plaguing society from its underbelly. By writing that article, I was hoping to shed some light on the darkness and illuminate the way to a solution. I guess that all sounds like hot air coming from a journalist in training, though, huh? Not at all. You have a wonderful mindset. I look forward to seeing more from you in the future. Next up is Associate Professor Esmeralda Archette. I've been reading your papers with great interest for some time now. Even after all the advancements technology has made, there is still a great deal to learn from the natural world. And I'm always happy to meet a fan of my work. Bionics is a field with much untapped potential. There are so many things I want to try that it keeps me busy day in and day out. And then we have Miss Ren Bright, whose writings are nothing less than revolutionary. Our efforts to popularize the orbital network in Elsheim were greatly informed by your explanation of the Crossbellan model. The scholar in me is honored to hear you say so. I also plan on releasing another essay that includes a new interpretation of the orbital network grid, so do keep an eye out. Yeah, another thing to look forward to. I'll set my expectations high. Oh, Mr. Arkride, my apologies for not noticing you. I grew a bit too engrossed in our discussions, it seems. Hey, no need to stop on my account. You look like you're having a ball. How could I not with so many fascinating people to speak with? Perhaps later on I can make a few inquiries of you as well, Mr. Arkride. I have quite a bit of work to take care of, so I thought about holding myself up in my room. But the princess's personality proved to be magnetic. I just can't tear myself away from this conversation. So I think I will simply resign myself to my fate and enjoy this fascinating conversation. Can you believe Princess Zeta reads my articles? What an honor. She sure has a wide range of interests. It's kind of impressive. I should take a page out of her book. A journalist has to keep her antenna up on a daily, after all. I've seen Princess Zeta around here and there, but this is my first time actually speaking with her. Isn't she just adorable? Making her acquaintance has me thrilled to bits. So many fascinating individuals have gathered on this island. Arkride Solutions and crew included. I suppose that means my speculations were correct. There's no shortage of things piquing my interest, but engaging everyone in pleasant conversation will be first on the agenda. Okay, there's the portal. That's a diggable treasure? Vitality drop. Huh.
There are many kinds of flowers here. They seem to be wild species, but they're quite gorgeous. This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Getting a reaction!
I noticed a reef out in the ocean earlier. It's pretty far out, but you might be able to swim to it.
Ooh! Fishies!
Sepith?
I'm curious to see how well I'll perform.
Big catch were many of them.
There!
A hit! I'm happy to report I caught.
Glutton Shark New, rank B. But all of these have a chance for big catch, depending on how close I approach, huh? Man. It's getting a little complicated.
Oh, an arbor. Seems like a good place to stop and relax for a minute.
Huh? Dig? Sepith? Nice.
Getting a reaction!
Celestial Balm.
Ooh! Fishies!
Ooh, this
curious
looks
to
like
see
a
how
good
well
fishing
I'll
spot.
perform.
Nemeth Island, here we are. Until now, we'd only ever seen it in magazines. Yeah, but those were nothing compared to being here in person. This place really puts a great outdoors. Seriously. So, Harwood knew about the fishing trio as well and decided to invite them just so I have a way to buy fishing supplies? Ooh, I'm so excited. Just look how beautiful the water is. He really covers his bases. And I'm still thinking about how intense you got while spinning that lottery wheel. We wouldn't have been able to make this trip if you hadn't landed a grand prize. Good, nice work. Yeah, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We've got 3 days and 2 nights to cast our hearts out. Sounds like a plan to me. Wait, man, you guys are staying on Nemeth too? Were you lured in by all the prime fishing real estate? We're here on something of a vacation, actually. Oh, it was a coincidence then. Not sure if we'll have time to fish. Oh, that makes sense. I forget that fishing's not the only way to enjoy yourself sometimes. So it'd be a waste to come all the way out to the ocean and not throw a few lines. Here, why don't you take this? It should come in handy when you're itching for a catch. Deluxe dumplings ×3. Thanks, I appreciate it. These waters look perfect for landing some choice catches. The villa even said it could lend us a yacht. I've always wanted to try my hand at open sea fishing. Okay, once we drop our luggage off at the villa, it's time to go find the best fishing holes on the island. Kyle said he's going to teach me how to mooch this time. That's when you fish for larger catches by using smaller ones as bait. Oh, wasn't that kind of a thing in Estelle's fishing mini game in Trails in the Sky Third? Yeah, you have to catch fish and use that fish as bait to catch bigger fish in order to get more points. Oh, by the way, Grandpa Ahab gave us an extra set of fishing tackle to bring along. I can't just hand the bait out for free, but selling it's a different story if you need some.
Very well. Something you're looking for in particular?
You can buy dumpling, deluxe dumpling. Need a lot more fishing bait, damn. Okay, grab these 2 parts. I'm the one in charge of maintaining any facilities and equipment outside the villa. For example, this here is a luxury car valued at several million mira. We ran out to visitors. Bustling crowds aren't a strong suit of mine, but I can't say I dislike seeing the smiles on our guests' faces. The poor boy decided to spend my twilight years helping to manage this island. You must be the Spriggan Van Arkride. I've been awaiting your arrival. His Highness has instructed us to assist you where possible, so do let us know if you are in need. Whether it's purchasing necessities, adjusting Zyphos, or other such services, we are here to provide. So you're a yellow orbment station.
Ain't nothing more refreshing than the good old sea breeze. Makes me pleased as punch.
What's this building?
This old chapel does not appear to be in use anymore.
This chapel's been abandoned for over a decade. Don't know why, though.
Don't tell me Harwood's hiding in here somewhere. Nah. Maybe a secret basement level? Guess it's off limits to visitors from here on. Everything past this fence must not be developed yet. Or it could be a hiding spot for Harwood. See, the pavement even tapers off a little ways down. Damn, though. Didn't the manager of the villa say this was only a fur of Nemeth? Man, this is one massive island. Exploring the parts open to tourists is a tough enough grind already. And I started running on empty ages ago. Remember the invitation, though. If we're supposed to find something, the other side of this gate is our best bet. My nose is definitely picking up on something. I just don't know what yet. Actually, let's hold off on for today. Our hands are full enough as is, that we don't have a clue what he's got in store for us. Better to play it safe and stick to the places in reach. Whoa. Now there's a surprise. Is that Nina and Lamb? I see. This is Lamb's part of the film. Looks like Judith's with them too. A famous actress and a film director, huh? Do we want to go talk to them? Yeah, good idea. Hey there, wasn't expecting to run into you guys all the way out here. Oh, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Man! And you brought the rest of the crew along too!
Actually, Judith only just arrived as well. I'm so happy to see you all again. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, if a bit surprised. Do you know about this? As if, I'm just as shocked as you are. I heard that they were going to be filming on an island soon, but I didn't think it would be Nemeth Island. Did you run into some kind of trouble or something? Well, about that. You see, the island we had reserved was struck by some pretty terrible weather. We were forced to move to our backup location, which was here on Nemeth Island. We only arrived a few hours ago. I imagine it not too long after before you did. I see. Sounds like you've been on a pretty wild ride. I guess now I'm just confused about why you guys aren't filming already. Oh yes, well we meant to head a little ways beyond this tunnel, but there appear to be a few monsters prowling around. Monsters, huh? I believe we were told there wouldn't be any monsters around the villa's sightseeing areas. We don't quite understand why they're here either. It's also strange. Actually, we were just thinking about heading back to the villa to inform someone of the situation. So you were just getting ready to turn in for the day, huh? Yes, that's what we were discussing when we arrived. I must say, you have impeccable timing. I think a few able-bodied youngsters are just who we need to save us from this mess. I'm very tempted to ask you all for your help. For SVG. What say you, Nina? Well, I don't see why not. Sounds like you were saying you've got a for SVG for us. I do understand this comes at a rare and opportune time. What if you being on vacation and all? However, all you'd have to do is escort us from here to the ruins just beyond the tunnel. I don't want to do it yet. I still have to explore. And then from there, we just need to keep us safe while we scout the area and begin filming. Ruins, huh? Now you mention it, I think I saw something about them in the tour booklet. I heard they're gorgeous. It would be such a shame if we had to miss out on us seeing them after coming all this way. But we're already pushing our schedule as it is by switching islands. And with the weather being so pleasant at the moment, this might be our best opportunity to capture the scene Mr. Lamb and I had in mind. So you two always seem so level-headed on this outside, but you get caught up on some really particular things, you know? So, what's the plan? I think this sounds more like something the guild should handle, but it's up to you. Good grief, I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. We were just taking a look around the island anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of those monsters for you. Thank you all so much. Well, it might not be my usual sort of job, but my inner film freak just wouldn't shut up until I said yes. Words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Anyway, I'd like to be off as soon as you're ready. Do you have everything you need? And let me see here. Are we okay to escort them to the film site? Hold off. This is a mandatory one, huh? Law only. Okay, hold off for now. Actually, could you give us just a little more time? There's a few things I'd like to prep before we go. Of course, our request was incredibly sudden, after all. We'll be waiting here until you get back. Sheesh, it looks like you're really enjoying the beach, aren't you? You could say that. I know the situation doesn't allow for much relaxing, but I can't deny how wonderful it feels. The sun's rays are indeed pleasant, as are the sounds of waves mingling with the laughter of our visitors. Perhaps I could join you later, if you would have me, that is. By the way, what's Pio up to? They appear to be filming all of the people playing. I'm capturing high-definition footage of Arkride Solutions members and concurrently uploading it to the cloud. Both Quatre and the professor stated that recording these memories now will allow us to look back on and enjoy them later. Makes sense. The rest of you should make sure to take a few breaks as well while going about the island. I know, it's already on the agenda. The body temperature of all individuals is rising above normal levels. This is due to the humidity and the heightened excitement of everyone present. Plus, Fio concludes that everyone is having fun, and when everyone is happy, Fio is happy.
Very well.
Zin and I intend to search this island as well. But if you need an extra pair of eyes on your own search, I'd be happy to accompany you. So long as you give me a moment to get a change of clothes. Yeah, you were here.
Huh. I never realized it before. But this whole sunbathing thing feels pretty darn good.
Doesn't it though? Clear skies above us, the deep blue sea before us. There's no better place to be. Although even with summer a ways away, there's still the hassle of keeping my skin uncharred. I really should have put in a request with the 13 factories for some sunscreen.
Just what do you think you're doing? Hey, look who's late to the party. Barely a week since the dazzling city, and we're already bumping into each other again. As for your question, we're getting a jump start on our rest and relaxation. Why don't the rest of you take a seat and join us? Company makes leisure all the sweeter, you know? Oh, these two have curves on top of curves. S would fall for me in no time if I had what they've got. Can we save this for later? The situation warrants extreme caution, if I may be so bold. I'd tell you to go ahead and live it up if I thought you were actually off duty. But that ain't the case, is it? But aren't we leery today? Naturally, I didn't come to Nemeth Island for the scenery. But I'm simply not in the mood for business, so instead I'm playing truant for a spell. Where's Walter? Me and the little princess here stumbled into one another by pure chance. That's right, technically I'm here for work too. But the thing is, I've always wanted to take a real honest-to-goodness vacation. So Lucrezia's been giving me a crash course on the ins and outs of resorting. I tell you, ditching Kurogane and them to drop in early paid off in spades. Ikaruga's got their work cut out for them. Still, I appreciate you being upfront. If nothing else, it says you aren't planning to make a move right this instant. That would be correct. As far as work goes, at least, you can bet I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of everything this place has to offer, though. Anyway, you guys must have a special reason for being on Nemeth too, right? What makes you think that? The only urgent task on our schedule is to let our hair down like anyone else. Really now, from where I'm sitting, you seem pretty keen on combing every nook and cranny of this island. This is a vacation, Mike, so I do hope we can all get along. Yeah, well, that depends on you. Don't get in our way and everything will be just peachy. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, by the way, I was thinking of trying out this volleyball thing. You guys up for a little game later? As long as I don't get too invested, I think I can keep from accidentally breaking my any arms. If I wasn't already gonna refuse, I sure as hell am now. Good grief, we'd better keep an eye on these two. You wouldn't believe how tough it was to buy a swimsuit without Kurogane and them knowing. Still, when else will I get a chance to do stuff like diving and long-distance swimming? Gotta cram as much of it in as I can today before the underlings can start nagging me to get down to business. Midsummer vacations have their charms, but this level of sun is just right for me. Basking in its rays as I watch the little ones play on the beach is simply delightful. I'm in the middle of preparing an activity for our guests to enjoy. The weather today is excellent, and the wind isn't too strong. That's just what we want for the sort of fun I haven't planned, so I hope you look forward to it.
Very well.
Heck, that was much cooler than I expected. Ooh, the water looks so nice. Maybe I'll find a chance to sneak off and join you later. Yeah, the ocean's way more fun than I thought it would be. You know, this is actually the first time I've seen it in person. That right? Well, just make sure you soak it all up while you still have the chance. Well, at any rate, I was just about to swim out to coral reefs, or must-see, apparently. I see. Now that I think about it, I guess our guild did mention something about coral. Guide. I wouldn't miss a chance like this for the world. Just make sure you keep an eye out for jellyfish, yeah? Can't do much if you get stung, after all. Though I guess I did see some alloy at the villa earlier. There's no need to fear. As long as you've got me with you, I'll score any nasty little critters that swim your way. Oh, I can help too. I mean, maybe my guns don't work in the water, but my sword sure does. The ocean can't stop us now. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Man, can't shake this weird feeling I got. Well, whatever. Just keep each other safe, alright? The coral reefs are supposed to be some of the most beautiful things in this resort, and well, that's saying something. If we can spare the time, I'd really love to go see them with you, Van. And now I know what playing on the beach is like. This is a whole new experience for me. Same goes for diving in an ocean this clear. I'm so excited. Personally, I prefer the barfly. Really gives me a chance to show off all my muscles. I wouldn't say I'm very good at swimming, but I'm pretty partial to the backstroke myself. And at least it doesn't make you put your whole face in the water. Actually, I should give it some practice while I'm here. Don't forget the breaststroke. Maybe it's a little slow in comparison, but it's the beginner's go-to for a reason. And since it keeps your head out of the water, you can keep an eye on all your surroundings. Lifeguards use it all the time. Zero says Doggy Paddle is the best. He can swim? Well, we did make sure to waterproof him. Now that the ocean's at my doorstep, I should probably get some swimming practice in. Swimming practice, huh? Maybe I can help him out, if I find time. Scuba diving is pretty cool too. Maybe I'll ask the front desk if I can borrow some gear later.
Beach trips are a drag when the only faces around are familiar ones. Huh? What are they doing here?
Yeah, I shuffled my characters around. Now there's new dialogue here and there. Enjoying a beach vacation together as a group is something of a dream come true. With no way of predicting how or when the sender of our invitations will take action. But even still, I would like to savor the wonderful memories we're creating here, if only for this brief moment. If you told me a week ago that I'd be enjoying a day at the beach soon, I would have laughed and made fun of you to your face. Well, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll just focus on having all the fun in the world so I can brag about it to her later. There was once a time when I jumped off a luxury cruiser and swam all the way to shore. Now in the worst case scenario, could I swim all the way to the mainland from here? No, that'd be impossible. Seriously? We only just got here and you're already thinking up an escape plan. Since Harwood is involved, can you blame him? Okay. That's the dedicated MK terminal I had installed in my pickup truck. Got it during my last round of modifications. Now we can access the Marchen Garten just about any time we want. In World Mail, let's have a look-see. Monster in Marchen Garten 2. Found another big on the garden, the Almata. Mind taking care of it? You can use the terminal in your truck to get the job done. Thank you, thank you. A monster extermination request inside the garden, huh? Looks like it got sent to Anya's and the others too. Yeesh, they sure are making good use of us. Fight against the bounty target. It's only a small area. Fearsome foes prowling around.
Engaging shards.
Can't turn the Grendel here, so I'm just gonna use coin bullets.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Think fast. Take this. Up to you, Risette.
Might want a boost here. Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Okay, if I do this, everyone gets hit, but it gets a shield.
Cobalt curtain. Activate. It's all my end.
A boost would work here.
Keep it up, it's working. I won't lose.
Steel force.
Activating drive.
support you!
Got your number.
Haha.
Chance!
A boost would work here.
Force Smasher. Wind.
Daipa, activate! Now it's my turn. Might want a boost here.
Going all in!
Huh? Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. I suggest we initiating drive. A chance.
Okay. Urgent 4 and hope it hits them all.
We strike now. Activating drive. Yeah. It's al-fayed.
Activating skill.
Delayed a little bit.
Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Ha! Risette.
I wanted to get Risette's EOTM, so I'm just gonna use Radiant Seeker and hope it death blows at least one of them.
Coming right up. Watch closely. Accelerating. It's over. Radiant Seeker. Boost gauge enhanced. I'll take you on.
Okay, keep doing this. We're making good progress.
Certain arts seem to work better. Activating drive.
Perfect chance.
Going all in!
Let's go down.
Activating skill. Deploying shield.
Go! There!
It's al-fayed.
Activating skill.
Okay, got some decent hits from that.
Activating skill.
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
We didn't get all of them.
All you on yes!
Yes! By the heavens, pierce!
Okay, that works.
Nice. Moving on up.
I won't stop here. Oh, I could do better.
Hellfire Verse.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Law and Chaos up because it was associated with Marduk.
The service here is equivalent to what you'd get in a first-class hotel.
Seriously, is there a guide to all these active voices I could possibly miss?
We are going on an adventure.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Yeah, we're all prepped and ready to go. We'll start by making sure the vicinity is secured. Lamb, you and the others wait here for our signal. We'll let you know when the coast is clear. Understood. Actually, is there any chance you'd be willing to let me tag along? I'd like to get a better understanding of the area for the film. Okay, sure. Just stay behind us whenever we're in the middle of a fighting, okay? Deal? Thank you. I'll try my best not to cause any headaches. Nina, you and the rest of the crew follow once we've made sure it's safe. Yes, sir. Mr. Lamb, do you think it'd be alright if I went along too? Nina? There could be all kinds of monsters out there. What would we do if one of our main stars got hurt? Just leave this one to us, okay? Pot meat Cull, you sure seem ready to go all of a sudden. If the goal is to avoid injury to our actresses, and I think you should sit this one out as well, Miss Judith. So no putting you in the party, huh? Oh, well maybe... but I've done loads of training for action movies. Really, there's no need to worry about me. She has got to be the worst liar I've ever met. I'd like to pick up a few moves from Judith, otherwise my career won't be able to keep up with hers. I don't want to miss any my chance to learn from what she's picked up over the years. Please let me go with them, Mr. Lamb. Oh, Nina, how could I ever say no to you? Sure, whatever. I'm sure you would have just come along anyway. Thank you so much. Sorry for all the trouble. Don't worry about it. I'm a Spriggan. My word is my bond. We'll make sure she stays in one piece. Alright then, let's get a move on, people. Wait, can I have her transform into Grimcat? Please choose which party members will accompany Van Judith. Oh, so she is locking the party. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah. That was quite the long tunnel. My eyes are having difficulty adjusting. Coming through was a lot of fun though. I almost felt like an explorer. Alright, let's start heading to these ruins. There's so much more nature around here. Yeah, no kidding. By the way, I was only able to catch a quick glance earlier, but the ruins seem pretty far off. It's just like Lamb said, we're going to be fighting off monsters the whole way. We should be on our guard going forward. Yeah, I got a feeling there's going to be a lot more of them the closer we get to. Let's make sure we keep our eyes peeled.
I'm on it!
What?
You got it! Arch attack available! Now's your chance to destroy shards!
They have more varied attacks now, that's for sure. Crap. Can I get next to you, Van?
Some arch should really hurt.
Going all in!
Okay, Death Blow, back attack bonus. Oh, actually, Death Blow one.
It's over! You're crushed!
Mr. Arkride!
Okay, that worked out pretty nicely.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! There! There sure are a lot of fish here. Oh, I could do better.
Serum powder. Need to find a good fishing spot as well.
You were an incredible help, Risette.
What is your attack pattern? Holy shit, that is insane. What the heck was that? They were spewing it all over the place.
One skill coming right up.
Have some more.
That went better than
Tyrell bomb.
anticipated.
Good job, Risette.
What's that worm crab thing? Holy shit, it's an armadillo style combat.
You got first attack available.
Take this!
Holy shit. Did he just super armor through my move?
Now is the time to go.
Snooze, you lose.
I swear, this thing just actually super armored through one of my attacks.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Now.
It's go time.
Leave this to me.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true
Like, it's super armored through my freaking charge attack, not just the normal attack. Everything super armors through normal attacks, but usually not through charge attacks.
I'm curious to see how well I'll perform.
Yeah, there's a new one here.
There. A hit. This catch more than exceeded my expectations.
Oh, rank A Noble Carp.
There.
Still question mark.
A hit. I'm happy to report I caught one. There. A hit. I'm happy to report.
Oh, that's a new one. Eat and sell. EP charge 2.
Not done yet!
Oh, nice. We killed him without even going to command.
I do hope everyone's well.
Spear droplet.
That looks like a nice chest.
Sepith.
That went better than I anticipated. Getting a reaction!
Always got it down, Risette.
Power droplet. Citrine ring.
That went better than I anticipated. Getting a reaction!
Fortitude droplet. My goodness, you were right, Van. There's so many of them, and the one at the top looks to be more formidable than the rest. Gaston was trying to expand his territory. Probably drew in all the smaller ones while making a nest. Should we focus on exterminating the largest monster first, son? Yeah, it's basically the core of the whole flock. All the little ones should run off once it's gone. That's so we might still have a scuffle or two on the way over. This could be dangerous for you and Nina, Lamb. Make sure you keep your distance. Right, understand. Please be careful out there, Judith. Don't worry about me. I'll show you raw action like you've never seen.
Look out! There's so many of them!
Here goes.
Okay, I'm gonna use coin bullets.
Think fast! Take this! Up to you, Risette!
Might want a boost here. Activating drive.
Now or never!
Now's your chance to boost.
I suggest we strike now!
Shouldn't really give her a good setup here.
Going all in!
I won't lose!
Going all in!
Activating drive. I'll support you! Ha! Judith! I'll take you on!
Okay. First, let's...
Going all in!
Radiant Seeker.
One steel coming right up! Watch closely! Accelerating! Ah! It's over! Radiant Seeker! Boost gauge enhanced!
Oh, that killed some of them.
Let's go down!
Actually, everything except the boss itself, or mini-boss.
Going all in!
Activating drive.
Okay. Raging Buster.
Get on your arm!
Raging Buster!
What? That did a lot of damage.
Oh, I could do better.
Sheesh, those bastards were a lot tougher than I thought. Well, I thought you performed rather magnificently. Cody told me about your feats, but seeing you in action was much more impressive. You know, I thought I'd finally gotten comfortable with action sequences, but Judith really is on a whole other level. All those hours of training really paid off. Aren't you sweet? But flattery will get you nowhere. Well, that should have been the ringleader. Now we just have to make sure the rest bug off. It's just as you predicted, Mr. Arkride. Okay, the area should be good for filming now. Just remember to keep your guard up. I guess all that's left is to go back and grab the film crew. Let's split up. Two of us should stay here with Nina and Lem, and the other two can bring the crew over. Got it. I'll do my best to help. While staying mindful of any remaining monsters, the film crew was quickly escorted to the ruins. Once they began setting up their equipment, Lem began scoping the area for scenic filming locations. Before long, shooting was underway. Alright, this place should be safe for a while now. Why don't we get back to what we were doing before? Right, we were investigating the island. Well, since we're already here, I say we just start with the ruins. I mean, the altar's been bugging me ever since we arrived. It almost looks like it could have been made by animists from prehistoric times. I'm guessing this whole place was something like a funeral hall in its day. I agree, especially considering how big it is. Whatever religion it was for must have had a lot of followers. You might be right. Van and the artists proceeded to check the altar for any clues. However, they were unable to find anything else unique about it. There were also no signs of anyone having visited the area recently. Guess that's about the best we can expect for now. I wonder how filming's going. Already done investigating, are you? Oh, speak of the devil. Didn't you only just start filming? Is everything okay? Oh, we're fine. In fact, we managed to get all the shots we needed on their very first takes. We were just about to take a little break before heading back to the villa. I feel a bit bad that we managed to wrap up so quickly, and after all the trouble we went to in bringing us here. You got your shots in a single take. Way to go, Nina. And I guess this means I gotta step my game, huh? It's no big deal. I'm just glad you were able to get the shots you needed. At any rate, we're pretty much done with all our business around here, too. Why don't we escort you back? That alright with you, Lem? Well, I would hate to be a bar, but if you're willing, I'd certainly appreciate it. Hey, Nina, come on. You're gonna get left behind if you don't hurry. Sorry, I'll be right there. Does she know something about this place? So she gonna activate something and get us all killed? And we have to do a time leap? And so Ben the artist led Nina, Lam, and their film crew back to the villa. On their way back, Lam, having a vested interest in Spriggans, took the opportunity to interrogate Van about his work. Kindly enough, Van decided to offer the man a smidge of insight into his day-to-day affairs, while omitting anything incriminating, of course. However, just as his account began to gain momentum, the group finally managed to arrive back at the villa, safe and sound. I appreciate you indulging my interest. Of course, Gaudi's spoken about you and your team in the past, but it's far more interesting to hear stories from the Spriggan himself. It's almost as if you're a small cog set between our everyday society and the criminal underworld. Even if you're just a single piece of the greater machine, the gears would inevitably snag without you. I don't think I'm all that important. But hey, if it sounds like something you want to work into your next film, be my guest. Well, I'll certainly think on it. Anyway, we've taken enough of your time as it is. Why don't we wrap things up here? Yes, I agree. We'll be heading back now. Thank you again for all your help. We plan to stay for a few nights. If you find yourselves free at any point, I'd love to spend some more time together. Sure, we'll see what we can do. Not every day you get to hang out with a famous actress. And what am I, chopped liver? Yeah, you're different. You're a real piece of work, you know that? I'll be sure to remember this if you ever come begging for my autograph. I see you've gotten quite comfortable with their group, Judith. Honestly, I'm a little almost jealous. Okay, I think we've got a pretty good feel for the island now. Some of the others seem raring to goof off, though. Maybe it's about time we all took a break.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, but I need to go back there and see if I can get all the treasures. I'm getting a call from the villa. Hello, everyone. Forgive me for interrupting your vacation. No worries. What's up? We just wanted to inform you that the preparations for today's special activities are complete. I will be providing additional details in the lobby, so do stop by if you find the time. Special activities at a luxury resort. Sounds like a winning formula. Guess we may as well drop in and see what they're all about. I look forward to your arrival then. Yeah, I need to go all the way back there. Oh no, they all respawned! That is unfortunate.
It looks like we can go this way too. I wonder what's over here.
You literally went there before.
There sure are a lot of fish here.
Oh, I think they opened the shortcut.
Getting a reaction.
Dig here. Magic droplet. Okay, turns out I was missing a fish in this particular spot. Should I use dumplings in order to increase my chances, or just spam normal fishing bait as usual? Alright, let's just spam normal fishing bait. Oh, so this is what you meant by taking a little break. Yes, I figured this would be a good opportunity to mix and mingle a bit. I was strolling by when these two invited me to stay and chat a while. That we did. After all, how often does one get the privilege of hobnobbing with a famous actress? No kidding, resorts like these are a real hot spot for celebrity encounters. Of all the clutches to fall into, here's hoping their bad habits don't rub off on you too hard. Oh boy, even I'm a little scared for her. Huh? These two ladies have such a mysterious aura about them, for lack of a better word. I think I'll take them up on their invitation to stay and chat a while. Plus, the sounds of the waves slapping and people laughing make for a pleasant background noise. It is shaping up to be a wonderful break. Nihon and I changed before coming here. Gotta look the part we're hanging out on the seaside, right? All I really want to do is stay at the hotel and chill out. I had this exact thought back at the Farbad Film Festival too. But things are probably going to get messy here the same way they did there, huh? Ugh, just once I'd like to go out to a resort and do some actual relaxing. Hello everyone, thanks for all the help. We plan on taking a break ourselves once the equipment is all tied up. Coming to Nemeth Island wasn't originally part of our production schedule. But now that we're here, I might as well feast on some good food and rest up for the next shoot.
So...
By the way, here you came upon Director Gotti while he was shooting in Mesalam. Quite a coincidence then that you made such a similar encounter here. Fate works in mysterious ways. Well, this film may be a collaborative project between Gotti and me. It wouldn't be going half as smoothly without your assistance. The premiere won't be for some time yet, but I hope you look forward to it all the same. Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Hey, you said you had more info on those activities you got planned? Yes, everything's all set, so you can participate at your earliest convenience. First off, at the beach, you'll find one of our staff members stationed near an orbital boat. Speak with him and he can take you parasailing over the ocean waters over near the island. Secondly, we have a convertible on the premises for taking sightseeing trips around Nemeth. You're welcome to rent it out for a drive whenever you wish. We have another special activity arranged for this evening as well. I do hope you'll look forward to it. Damn, really putting luxury in luxury resort. Guess this wouldn't be much of a trip if we didn't let our hair down a little. Just think of it as an Arkride Solutions company retreat. It has me excited already. For being just across the sea from Longport, this place couldn't be more different. I'm psyched to see it try to impress me. Our myriad concerns aside, my interest is piqued. Participating would surely heighten our vacation experience. Alright then, let's take some time off and enjoy ourselves, within reason. We can save the brain work for afterward. Spending time with the usual crew is a given, but it might be nice to reach out to some of the others too. Now Island activities and connection events are now available. But I only have finite points. You can play as long as you have points available. There's some activities available at night as well. Use connect events to see connection events use connect points to see connection events for particular characters. Select your character of choice from connections in the to-do list and spend 1 point to see an event. To advance the main story, select Call of the Day from the travel menu. Hey, just popping in with an update from Murdoch Support. Further analysis has revealed a new floor of the Marchen Garten, so check out when you get a chance, okay? 6th floor added. Yeah, I'm probably going to grind that one out because I used up a lot of resources just equipping my characters for this chapter. Okay, Coral Archipelago Phase 2.
All right, look sharp, people.
It's a guardian. Stay on your toes.
Use a
Hey.
to get the upper hand.
Their nightmare become Grendel.
Time for a new look.
Get going, Dan. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Howling Roar. Rapid Onslaught.
Taste it. The time is right for a shard boost. Zypha, activate.
activate! Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Mana, gather upon you.
A chance!
Okay.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Nebulous Cannon.
Ha! You're next, Onyes!
Activating skill.
Yeah!
Got you covered.
Full boost! Don't hold back, Van!
Alright, still got heat up, so I'll just... We go beat down.
Take you!
You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Okay. So Van doesn't actually steal EOTM. I use Ren's S-Craft quite a bit, right, for this dungeon. Oh man, this costs so much.
Arts seem to work better.
Uh-oh. That's the buffs. All cancel. Fuckers.
There! You're next, Onyes!
Activating skill.
Even with absorbing arts, was costly. Yeah, this whole all cancel thing is gonna be very irritating to deal with.
Engaging skill.
It's time!
Does it do only if I have buffs or not? I don't know.
Keep it up, it's working! Yeah!
Placing shield.
Ow.
Take him out!
Okay, unfortunately this is gonna leave me kind of vulnerable, huh?
Don't hold anything back!
Keep it up!
Full boost! Go all out! Give it your all!
Over here! All for you! All you on, yes!
Right, heat up here.
Activating drive! You're next, Onyes!
Activating skill.
It's not absorbing enough.
It's time! Good luck! Don't hold anything back! Initiating drive!
Okay.
Pull out all the stops!
Mana, gather upon you.
A chance!
Shadow Spear.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Pull out all the stops!
Drill guard. Or should I use a spell?
Don't hold anything back!
Certain arts seem...
Let's go!
Engaging skill.
Now then, let's do this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zero's gleam!
Boost gauge upgraded.
There! You're next, Onyes!
Activating skill.
Here goes!
Man, they didn't...
Full boost! Go all out!
That is problematic.
Don't hold anything back!
I'm still not getting enough CP to make it all the way back. That really sucks.
Good luck!
All you, Agnes!
Don't hold anything back! Shield! Protect everyone!
Deploying shield.
It's time!
Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Oh boy.
Good luck! Initiating drive! Now we're talking! Time to push through!
Pull out all the stops!
Stay on guard!
Engaging skill.
Have some more! Chance! Time for a new look!
Get going, Dan! Good luck!
Okay. Well, buffed up.
Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Howling Roar. Savage Blade. Alright, it's gonna cost way too much if I try to do that.
Good luck! I'll see you, Dan!
Stunned!
Limiter removed!
Sacred Hammer.
Don't hold anything
Certain
back!
arts. Activating skill.
Light! Drive them out! Let's finish this now!
Got it!
5 seconds!
There we go. That was a little sloppy, but it worked. I may want to use Feri as Van's
The more capable I'll become.
SCLM partner just to get the CP regen buff. Okay, Ren got it.
Result.
Good. Everyone's got it at least once. Now I have to do that 2 more times for all the clear bonuses, huh? Okay, got Grendel Stone, Nebulous Cannon, and Ren Skill Stones. Okay, interim report.
Gotta keep this up.
Then I'll update your rank.
I'll gladly take
Macho Belt, finally! Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails through Daybreak 2. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit that bell icon.